Man, welcome back to Tales from the Crib podcast, home of your weekly tea and daily gossip. You know we got the tea that you want to hear, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Matter of fact, hit that like button. While you at it, hit that notification bell, because we got all the tea, and oh my God, it's piping hot. But it's your boy Felix Supreme 305 with my co-host
Chico Grande, Chico 2 times. Welcome back to the show. You thought it wasn't going to happen, but we are here. NFL playoffs are going on. Some teams are still in it. Some teams are out of here. They're already on Cancun, but welcome to the show.
Man, it's only 2 more weeks. I think it's like 2 more weeks left for football. And you already know we've about here
like
4.
3 or 4.
No, it's like 3 or 4.
We got a bye week with the thing.
But we're going to do the Super Bowl episode on that bye week.
But that's TFTC Sports. We're not talking about that, cuz. You need to shut up over there. And welcome to episode 237. We got a lot of topics, a lot of drama, a lot of NBA news. It's going down today on Tales from the Crib.
Hey.
Let us know if you like the intro beat.
I mean, they love the intro.
People loving the intro.
I mean, they are loving the intro beat. We getting comments and everything. People commenting down and saying, "Oh, as soon as that intro beat dropped, I automatically hit the subscribe button." I mean, thank you. You know, my co-host he be picking a whole bunch of beats, and I be like, "No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it." Then pretty soon,
yeah, I mean, we can't have a Saucy Santana intro every episode, so I'll make sure we pick some cool beats from time to time. But welcome to the show, Chico Grande, Chico to the 2, Felix Supreme 3-0. Are you ready to start the show?
I'm about to 304. All right, you got jokes. You got jokes this episode.
I'm just trying to intro the show.
It's a week before my birthday, and you got jokes like this?
Do this on the week of my birthday? The birthday of my week?
Just disgusting. Disturbing, but
Right,
what
shout
we got,
out all the
Coles?
Cap and Capricorns.
Man, shout out all of the Capricorns, man. Capricorns, stand up. Comment down your horoscope sign down below.
See, I told you. I told you it was 3-0. He wants to know all your horoscopes down below. But speaking of scopes.
Oh Lord.
Let's talk about some drama going down. It says, Celina Powell accuses Offset of threatening her and refusing to pay $15K he owes because you got to pay to play these days. I try to get my money back if anything happens to me. Offset did it. We got a clip, and then I'm going to give you our thoughts.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Think shit sweet. Don't think it's sweet. Shit ain't sweet, mama. On my mama, it ain't. My mama, you think you seen something every time? Why did?
And then he told me that he was gonna when he sees Stefon, he's gonna shoot him in his knee and strip him and rob him.
If I catch Buddy and I can catch him, it's gonna be bad.
You
so I
won't beat
think
him
she
up?
on some. Man, beat, strip, shot in the knee, all type of shit. See, I wasn't on his
Shot
ass.
in the knee?
At first.
Crackhead.
Yeah.
We
And
knew that though. He
said that
Fully exposed.
Stefon went to the hospital when she gave birth and was only there for a few hours because when they were signing the birth certificate, the nurse told her, like, yeah, because you're legally married, it has to be Offset's name or your name. And so he got mad, like last name.
What?
And he got mad and abandoned her for like 3 days. That they're not even good, yeah.
Dang.
What?
That's what he told me.
Literally, threats after threats told me I have to pay him to keep my account after he already ran off with $15K. I let him borrow to gamble. Mind you, he was so happy getting Jody jumped on NYE right in front of me. Now he's saying I'm next on his mama. Lock this man up, please. Offset. Now, I just want to know, like what is going on? Like, how come everything getting leaked with Offset besides the stuff that we want to know? Why you ain't leaking the stuff about you and the Migos? We want to see important stuff. I'm tired of hearing all this BS stuff that nobody care about. We want to know the juice, the real details. When is the Migos getting back? When is you and Quavo getting back together?
Say Migos they can't get back together.
I mean,
Man.
it's still Migos is 2 people. Migos is a friend.
No, Migos is 3. And now that one's gone, Migos will never be again.
This guy.
So
What, are they gonna change the name?
Yeah.
They're not gonna change. It's still gonna be the Migos. It's the same thing.
It's
But
going to
like-
be Amigos.
Nah, but like I was saying before, man, they need to leak some important stuff. Like what's going on with the Migos? When is some new music dropping? Because this doesn't make any sense. This is like the 3rd, 4th time that Celina Powell done exposed Offset, and it's like he don't learn his lesson. Like
No, he really don't. I mean, that's the crazy thing. Is like we talk about Offset making these mistakes time and time again, and then he goes right back to celebrity trench Celina Powell, and she literally got him caught up before when he was married and their relationship was working. That he got caught up with Celina Powell, and Cardi B had to just kind of had to publicly take that L. And now that he's off with her, he's back with Celina Powell again, and it's like she habitually exposes him. Not like once, not like twice, like 5 times. She always takes pictures of him sleeping, always say that he steals money or he's doing shady stuff, but for some reason they both still deal with each other. And that's one thing that I just cannot understand about this situation. Then for him to openly say, knowing that Celina's pillow talks and she went a whole podcast with a recorded clip, him just, talking out of his mouth saying that he's going to do whatever to Stefon Diggs, take his knee out and all that stuff. I just really can't believe that he's making this many mental mistakes. I mean, there's looking like the Eagles out there today.
Horrible. You got jokes.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
You got horrible. You got jokes. But nah, man. I mean, she already exposed. She does expose G Herbo, Waka Flocka, Snoop Dogg, Fetty Wap. Like she just loves doing it. Like it was to the point where like she hopped on No Jumper Adam 22 and she was gonna get her own show, and he was like, Adam had to stop it. Adam's messy as hell. So if he had to stop a show, that means you being too messy. So I mean, it's just horrible. Then on top of that, Offset got kids. He got kids out there that's eventually, I mean, I'm pretty sure they already looking stuff up on YouTube, but eventually they gonna be able to Google this stuff when they go to school and they get older.
Oh yeah, I mean they're definitely gonna hear about this in school if they're in the higher grades and going up. That those other kids don't play about that stuff. I don't know if this is gonna get better. I don't know if Offset is now gonna get. Are they gonna look to like charge him? Is this gonna be brought up when they actually do go through the divorce? And then Stefon, like you said, his kids. Speaking of kids, he got like was it like 4 or 5 different women pregnant this past month? Or not this past month. It was like December that they were all having a baby.
Yeah, and then on top of that,
Different women.
Yeah, then on top of that, it's like Offset kids eventually finna be able to look this up. Like they gonna Google, like you said, they gonna Google and they gonna be like, oh, Offset called my mom this. Offset called Cardi B this. Offset made a whole album dissing his mom. Offset said he trying to take her to court.
Stepdad.
He trying to he's doing all. He's like he gonna shoot my stepdad and doing all this other crazy stuff. Like you got kids, you got to worry about. And like this eventually is gonna affect the kids. And it's like he just doesn't see it. Like he just continues and continues and continues to crash out. And I just don't.
Do you think Offset's kids, when they told him that they were like getting a divorce and that they were separating and not getting back together, do you think that they were sad, or they're like Ricky Bobby's kids in Talladega Nights, and since they have like 2 celebrity families, they went 2 Christmases?
No. I feel like they was sad because I mean Offset's a real good dad. Like you see him always showing around Culture and all his other kids. He's always showing them off. He's always hanging around them and all this stuff. So I feel like
Offset, they can't teach him them routes like Stefon.
Offset, you got jokes. I mean that was crazy how she I think she braided the kid hair up like Stefon Diggs. That was crazy.
Mini me.
That was crazy, disrespectful. But Offset needs to start worrying about like more important things. Stop messing with these random thoughts, because at the end of the day, this is Offset problem. Like Offset caused this whole thing to happen. Like Stefon Diggs wouldn't have been in this picture if Offset would have just kept his wee in his pants.
Yeah,
and it's not even keep his wee in his pants. It's like keep your wee away from my ops. Like she didn't care about him smashing other girls. It was the fact that you smashing
people that don't like her.
Like you smashing other strippers that work in my thing. Remember, she got in trouble because she jumped 2 girls, and those 2 girls, because allegedly messing with Offset, like they dance in New York, and like why would you mess with dancers in New York? I was a dancer in New York. Like why don't you mess with a dancer in Ohio?
You're literally on tour all the time, and
exactly.
When you're on tour, you go to random cities. You're not just in New York where you live or in LA, where the celebrities are at like 90% of the time. You're in random states. You're in Texas. I mean, you could literally go to Houston and have the time of your life.
You can mess with doctors. You can mess with female doctors.
You could.
Actresses. You messing with the same occupation as your wife. Like that's just diabolical. That's just crazy. Like it just don't make any sense. Like you can do what a little baby out here doing, messing with little OF girls that's on Twitter and Instagram.
Turn on his homie, supposedly him hooking up with Sweetie. Like he just had no remorse.
Yeah, allegedly had that situation right there. He had no remorse. Like it's just not looking good. And then like you dropped his last album, Haunted by Fame, flopped 8K, sold 8,000 copies.
That's crazy.
I mean,
we have reaction videos, on a reaction channel that have over 100K, and you tell me this man sold AK?
Exactly. I mean, no, but yeah, exactly. He sold AK, and it's just and like the whole album, he was just dissing Cardi B, talking trash about Cardi B, and that's just a sign. Like people want you to start talking about other stuff. Like call up Quavo, make this thing up, and start making
Oh.
some other music. Like
Hey, I want to ask you one question. When you're an aging rapper and you're getting older, you're getting in your late 30s or early 40s, do you think that it's time to switch up? Because like some rappers, like they just like kind of Jay-Z rap about being a boss or a business owner or having all kinds of money. Do you think that they should kind of leave that like kind of street type of rapping alone?
no,
Because
no.
they're
I
not
mean,
really doing that anymore.
I mean, they can still. I mean, you can still do it. I don't. Long as you can still do it, long as it's good. I don't care about all that. Just don't go out like
You
trashing your baby mama. Like
you know
you
what?
ain't got nothing to rap about. Like, oh, let me just trash my baby mama. Like
Nah,
it's a
people
lot
don't
more
want
other
to hear
things
that.
you can rap about.
You know what's funny is Waka Flocka was one of my favorite rappers in high school, and after he'd had like 5 years of being successful at that, he tried to switch up his sound because he's like, I'm rich now, like I'm not in the hood, I'm not in a trap, I'm not doing those things, so I'm gonna rap about other stuff, I'm gonna make party music because that's what I'm doing now, I'm basically rich and partying. And like nobody cared, and then like every time once in a while he releases like an old type of trap song. He even did it on that latest album.
Metro Boomin.
Yeah, the Metro Boomin one, people love it. And it's like I don't think people are judging Waka. Like they still don't care. Like we know you're rich and you're not doing that. But you could rap about the time when you were young. You don't have to rap about your current self. That's not the only person you can rap about.
True. It's not the only person you can rap about, but I'm just shocked
Or
about this.
version of yourself.
I'm just shocked about this whole situation. It's like, why are you like? I know girls be saying like, "Oh, you don't know how your homeboy act behind closed doors." Like, you out here pillow talking to a known thought, not even a known thought, a
One
known
that's
thought.
already burned you.
No, a known thought that's knowingly in love with academics.
Yeah.
Like all she talks about. So basically, like your favorite thought is academics. Is the girl that academics don't even want because he don't even want her
Well,
like that.
it's so funny because
And
it's
that's
like
nasty work.
they're like best friends now. Because they had problems with each other and they
Yeah.
went at each other. Now they're like best friends, and it's like he calls her to get like the dirt on whatever rapper's going on because she messed with all the rappers.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, "Hey, what's going on with so and so?" She's like, "Oh, you won't believe it. I heard this and this," and she'll give him the stuff. And like none of these rappers learn. They still go back to her knowing that she's probably going to go on academics and air their dirty laundry, or she literally went on that, I don't know who that girl was, podcast that we got the clip from. She went on her podcast.
That's her podcast now. That's Celina podcast. That's Celina podcast.
Well, even worse
They
now,
on like
she has
episode
her
2 or
own
3 now.
platform where she's airing the clips that she's getting of these dudes.
Exactly. I mean, it's just nasty work. And I mean, he just tricked me. Like he tricked me. And at first, I was like, everything that Cardi B used to say about Offset, like I didn't believe. Like, oh, this Offset, on Valentine's Day, he sent videos to my dude I'm talking to, or Offset did this, or Offset did that. I'm like, man, my dog Offset didn't do that. He thorough, man. He real. Oh, he real. He ain't doing none of
He
that
real
stuff. And then
fake.
like, you really seen a video of him like talking crazy. Like, you are a millionaire. Like you got all the money in the world. You can smash any girl. You can smash actresses and all that stuff. And like you over here pillow talking to DJ Academics leftovers that DJ Academics don't want, and at any moment that she's gonna tell DJ Academics and they're gonna expose you. And this is just like he's just crashing out. Like he crashing out. It's RP Takeoff. Like I feel like if Takeoff was here, this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Exactly, like
it really ruined everything for him.
Yeah, it definitely. Like it's just like he ain't been the same. Like I need Quavo.
Because the Sweetie thing happened afterwards, right?
Yeah, the Sweetie.
Because like I don't think he would have done that if they were still grouping together and putting out music. But with him being Take being passed away, and them probably not hanging or chilling, and then she's single. He's like, I don't care. She's single. I'm single.
He just crashing out. He like F it.
Yeah, F it.
Exactly. It's just great. And on top of that, I think he wasn't there. He wasn't there when Takeoff passed away. It was Quavo. I think it was Quavo
and Take were gambling
in Houston.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I mean, just a word. I know that a lot of people have fun gambling, especially since it's like on most states in the U.S. It's like legal on the app if you're of age. But all these celebrities do this like in-person gambling or dice or all this other stuff. and they like get in these crazy situations where people die. Like we saw Big X the Plug friend, we talked about it last episode, that got shot by his own friend in Crossfire and got hit in the head, and I think they confirmed he did die now, right?
Yep. It's sad. It was that's a whole sad situation.
And like who knows if that might have been about nothing, it might have been a misunderstanding, or they might have been gambling because they were bored, and then someone got butthurt about losing some big amount of money, and maybe someone made a joke they shouldn't have made, and then it was on for real.
It was all, definitely it's just a horrible situation. It's horrible in the rap game, man. But I mean, I pray that this
That's what happened with Takeoff passed away.
true. Exactly. That's what I said. Like it's just been Offset's been crashing out ever since Takeoff passed away. But I mean, we could be tripping. I mean,
Everyone deals with pain differently, but he needs to turn around.
yeah, he definitely needs to turn around, start making some better music, start pumping out some other stuff, do some more collabs, do something. I mean, do a tape with. I think he was finna do a tape with Gunna. Like I don't know what happened to that one.
Snitch Tapes Volume 1.
I mean, I don't know. I'll listen to it. I mean, it's the song with him and Gunna they did together. That song is fire. But I mean, y'all guys comment down below how y'all feel about this situation. Is Offset crashing out? Does he want Cardi B back? I mean, y'all let us know. And also, man, hit that like button, that comment button, that subscribe button, man. Hype this video up, man. Comment something down below. I will be looking at the comments, so y'all better be nice. They be going crazy, co-host.
Yeah, hey, if you're watching this on TFTC clips, like, comment, subscribe, hype the video, and also, since we're not on video for this segment, let me know. Can you guess what my co-host looks like?
Oh Lord,
Because someone guessed it without even seeing him one time, and it was hilarious.
that was horrible.
But let's go ahead and move on to the next topic.
What we got, co-host?
Podcast favorite Chrisean Rock is signing with Rumble Fighting Championship as a boxer. Pro debut in April. We got a video clip. Let's see what's going on.
Chrisean Rock signs to Rumble for her pro boxing debut in April at Harrah's Philadelphia Casino.
Chrisean Rock and Chrisean is officially signing with Rumble Fighting Championships to make her boxing debut with Rumble Boxing April 25th at Harrah's Philadelphia in Chester, Pennsylvania. We're here with her manager Kim and her trainer Calvin Ford, the legend here in Uptown Boxing.
Yeah,
and
Team
Will
Take
Center. Yeah, I'm so excited, man. She's gonna be fighting. I saw the talent there. So let's do the signing. What you got to do?
First fight's a championship fight.
Yeah, listen, let me tell you.
I'm gonna talk about that.
You signing that contract and get ready for this fight.
Yep. You just signed right here.
Calvin, okay.
Oh, yeah. Come on, man. You're a good girl, man.
You're gonna be alright. You did the right thing, because I can't wait to train with you, because one thing I know, you got heart. Can't train them for heart. That's already out the inside of them.
And the date is, today is January 7th. So 1/7.
Okay, you want to do
I'm gonna sign you up, co-host. Rumble fight.
Or Aiden Rock boxing fight.
All you gotta do is you can identify as a woman and you can fight Chrisean.
Chrisean has
Hell nah.
signed.
She can hit hard.
Fight.
Should beat your
I'm
ass.
gonna say my business. Oh,
Kim handled it all.
You gonna fuck with who I am because I'm not going nowhere. I'm not one of these regular motherfuckers. I'm not regular at all. Like regular at all.
Look at that hook.
I got high standards.
They better
be like, oh, you
put a
got
thick
time.
mouthpiece
Oh,
on
you
her. She
got
might
time.
bite
I
like
don't
Mike
got
Tyson.
time. The time is now. Keep your opinion. You know why? Because I'm about to do everything I want and get it tenfold. Like, I get discouraged, but I'm confident as fuck. Because I know I'm not doing this alone. Like, there's Jesus Christ really moving the plates for me. I'm just showing up. I really got wisdom and pain, nigga. And then when I figure out how to put it on a track, watch it make sense.
Heart of a champion.
Hard. Exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth. Pause.
I'm not putting anything in your mouth, but go ahead and talk.
But nah, man, I'm just happy that Chrisean Rock not following behind some dude, because that last dude she was with, I'm still traumatized about
What,
that.
the trophy?
Exactly.
People's hope?
He had to put people toes in his mouth. He was just with I think Masika, he ended up going with another celebrity. I don't even know how he did that. And on top of that, thinking of Celina.
Well, I mean, when you're the hood trophy, everyone wants to hold on to you.
Speaking of who else, who was holding on to the hood trophy in recently?
Who?
Celina Powell. She just posted a picture up with him like no more than 2 days ago.
What if Celina Powell posted a picture of that she put the hood trophy and Offset to sleep at the same time?
I wouldn't be surprised. Homegirl put to sleep the whole Suns team. So
oh yeah. So, I did. Yeah, that's crazy.
So anything is possible for a possible. Remember that girl, that Bonnie Blue girl? She smashed like 1,000 dudes in a day.
Yeah.
Anything is possible for a possible.
That's crazy that girl told the story. She was like, Devin Booker was there.
Exactly, that's nasty. But back to the story at hand, man. I'm sorry, but yeah. So like I was saying, man, I'm just happy that she not tracing behind no people like the hood trophy, because that was crazy. I mean,
she got slapped for that, right?
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, a lot of people want to see Chrisean Rock win, because like even though she keeps messing up and Chrisean fans, like people,
they want to see her win.
They want to see her win. They want to see.
I see people wanting her to lose.
Nah, I don't see that. You must be following that. What's wrong with your algorithm? That's all negative. All the algorithm.
All the same place as you do.
Nah, the algorithm I follow, they be want to see Chrisean Rock win, because every time she do something, they be she no. What they always do is they post a track picture like what they do is they post an old picture of her like in a track outfit. They be yeah, look at her back in the day, like she looks so positive and full of joy. I see that. You've never seen the picture of Chrisean Rock back in the day running track?
I did.
Exactly. Or when she was back in the day doing that little gladiator thing, running around. Well,
I might have seen that, but yeah, I've seen a bunch of pictures of her from track back in the day, and yeah, she was definitely. Well, I mean, she was younger, but she was way smaller. It was before she had all the tattoos.
Exactly. That's what
she was like focused. She just looked like a regular, like young athlete.
Mm-hmm.
And now she looks like a rapper,
like Hollywood. Like Hollywood took over her. But I mean, that's what people talking about. People want to see Chrisean Rock win. I mean, like you see now. Before she was just fighting people for clout. She was on the Blueface show. Blueface show fighting a whole bunch of girls, and then she was on Baddies fighting a bunch of people too. But now she's doing it the right way. Now she's doing it for money. She even got people like Clarissa Shields even commenting and also on her side. So that's a positive, because she is a boxing champ. She's a real boxing champion.
Yeah.
So you definitely got
She's trying to get clout off Chrisean.
I mean, she could be. I don't know, but I mean, it seems genuine to me. But I mean, like my co-host just said, man, the boxing group that signed Chrisean Rock is Rumble Fighting Championship. They're gonna be fighting on August the 25th, which is real. I mean, it is real soon. That's 3 months away, like 3 months in a week away.
August or April?
April.
No,
April 25th.
Yeah, April 25th.
Yeah,
she got like a little over 4 months.
Yeah,
or like 4 months.
Exactly, and she has to go. And the fighting range the fighting weight they're gonna be at is between 160 to 170. So she's been losing weight to get down to that. It's gonna be like a middleweight fight, and it is kind of crazy. Like you said, her first debut fight is a championship boxing fight.
Yeah,
like you ain't getting no reps in. You ain't fight no other person. Like you fighting a champ. Like,
I don't know, man. It's crazy to think. Like I wonder how she's gonna do. I mean, the one thing that's gonna really help her is she, like we said, that she is a prior athlete. So usually you could pick things up because you've done drills and training if you've done other sports. But 3.5 months of training before your first pro fight, that is a super quick turnaround.
Yep.
Some people train for a couple years before they do. Fight in like amateur non-ranked fights before they ever do like a real fight that would be on the record. We got to see if this is going to be like on a like real gaming commission where it'll actually be on her real deal record. I'm going to be interested to see that.
Yeah, I don't think it might be on her real deal record. I think it's like more of like the celebrity boxing type of stuff. Celebrities, like it's like Aiden Ross,
So
but
it's like the unsanctioned fun, but just at a little higher level.
Yeah, a little higher level. So that's what I'm thinking. Like I feel like what they're trying to do is they're trying to position her as the next Jake Paul, but the female version.
Yeah.
Like basically, like get it, like because it doesn't make any sense. Like you said, like usually they'll fight a whole bunch of other fights. They'll fight a whole bunch of other people. Get some warm ups in. Like the most we've seen is just like this little sparring thing on YouTube. Like we ain't we see little training stuff on YouTube. She hasn't started sparring yet. And on top of that, we don't even know who she's fighting.
Yeah,
that's the crazy part. Like I was looking it up. And I was like, who is she fighting? Like, how do you have a championship fight and you don't have a champion? So this is just like a build like you just created, and like you to get you finna make the first woman champion.
Yeah.
That's the crazy. That's what I feel like more like they're doing this for views. Like you said about Clarissa Shields, how she's doing it for views. Like they're doing this for views. They're gonna make her the champion so they can try to like see if it's gonna do like the whole Jake Paul route. Like everybody's gonna love it. And they're gonna keep making a fight. Then like she's gonna go up. She's gonna keep going up and going up and going up.
When do you think that? Do you think that they'll get her like a rope-a-dope type of first match? Like they'll get her easy opponent.
I mean,
do you think they're gonna set her up to win?
I feel like it really doesn't even matter. I feel like they're gonna get anybody that's believable, and they're just gonna make whoever it is, they're gonna take a dive.
Yeah, we'll definitely cover it once that happens because y'all are gonna be interested.
Because I feel like they're not gonna let her lose like the first two fights. Like the first two fights, she's gonna win, and like you don't want to see her fight anybody that's like her.
I mean,
exact
she did win in
same.
Baddies Club.
Oh yeah, only fight I seen her lose throughout like all of TV was against Jaden and Alexis.
You know, it's crazy that like all these shows like that like Baddies Club and all these Zeus and all that. It's like they really owe it all to Flavor of Love.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, I can see that. I mean, yeah.
Just remember, like they had other dating shows, but like on Flavor of Love was like the one where like they were really like fighting each other and shit.
Oh, and Bad Girls Club and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean,
Flavor of Love was like the Bad Girls Club because I remember they had that. What was that one rocker? It was before my time.
Rock of Love.
Brett Michaels, Rock of Love.
I
think that's what it was. Yeah,
I remember that.
Brett Michaels was from the '80s, and I was born in the '90s, so I don't really know much about him, but I knew him from that show.
Exactly, but I mean, I just wish that Chrisean Rock put this much effort into her kid. Like she doing like this, like everything else. Like you see her doing. I want to be a streamer. I want to do this.
Her kid
I wanna do
almost
that.
fell over in her lap. She screamed right in her child's ears, Yahweh.
Exactly. She's hard. Remember? Oh yeah, she wanted to be a gospel singer at one time. She was doing like gospel shows. So like she doing all this stuff. Like she needs to put all this time and effort into being a mom and like into taking care of the kid.
My favorite clip is whenever like she's in a talk show or a podcast, or it was like on one of those where they talk about the TV show, and she like got into it with a girl, and she got up and she left Junior on the couch, and then Junior was just
oh yeah, I remember that on his podcast
and just fell over.
That was crazy.
I'm sorry, that's messed up, but
you going
the
down
clip
for that?
was funny.
I mean exactly, but we haven't seen the baby walk yet. We haven't seen the baby like say like we haven't seen the baby talk. It's like you see the child and like he just be looking around. It should be looking sad. It's just sad. Like I wish like she did something to the kid, got the kid some help, got the kid more help or more attention because I mean she definitely needs it. Because remember the time we did the episode, the topic where she left the kid in the car. And then the people had to.
She's like the worst mom that ever lived. Like I've seen some bad moms, but she may be the worst.
I mean, I mean, you got first time moms, but then you got moms that just I just don't know.
Some moms just don't care.
I mean, I feel like she cares. I feel like she does care. She just trying to do a lot. Like
especially if the mom lives like anywhere nearby, like her mom, where she could drop the kid off and go.
True. Yeah.
Crazy,
yeah, I don't think Chrisean Rock one of those because I mean, she tried giving the kid.
No, the kid's with her all the time. So she's at least fulfilling that part.
Yeah, she's at least fulfilling that part. So I definitely do give her that. And I mean, I definitely do like she is trying to. I mean, I feel like the fans and everybody like I do pray and wish that Chrisean Rock like gets on her feet and start doing a whole bunch of stuff because I mean she be talking a good game. Like I found the Lord now. I'm doing all this other stuff. Then next thing you know, she had Tamar Braxton Stowe beating up somebody, or she had the Zeus Network beating up on a security guard. You be like, God damn, Chrisean.
Or breaking a TV.
Exactly. Like, oh yeah, throwing a chair through Kyson that wall. I'm like, God damn, Chrisean, like I thought you was going up.
A slice of pizza in one bite.
Or hitting Blueface in the head with a bottle.
All the above.
They
need some help.
Yeah, the list. I mean, yeah, the list.
They should almost get their own playlists, like the Blueface / Chrisean Rock saga, and then like any clips just get thrown in that playlist, so you could just get our thoughts as like as time goes on.
Exactly, but before we move on, man, y'all guys comment down below. Do you think Chrisean Rock is gonna take this boxing stuff seriously, or this is just something she's doing for the moment until something big can come?
I think she's doing it to see how lucrative it is. If it's worth it, she'll keep doing it, and if not, she's gonna stop.
Then she'll never be good if you're doing it like that, man.
But speaking if it's something that's not going to stop, Little Durk is not getting released from jail. Little Durk has been held in solitary confinement for 130 days straight with one phone call per month. That is wild. No in-person visitation, so you can't even visit him. And what does he get, like outdoor time, like 1 hour a day?
1 hour a day.
That is absolutely wild. So, and Lil Durk had a hearing, and his wife, India Royale, was the only person seen supporting him at his recent hearing. I'll get out of the way and we can show the clip. But I saw some people saying like, "Oh, it's crazy that he has all these friends, but only his wife showed up." But if someone's gonna be in a case that has like 50 different court appointments, are you gonna go to all 50? Or are you gonna go to the first one and the last one, the ones that matter?
Exactly.
So I don't think there's any. You can't fault anyone for not being at every one of his hearings. If I was ever locked up, I wouldn't expect my co-host to be at all like 100 of my hearings if I had to do that many. But Lil Durk's mother says the support around him has been shrinking with each court date, leaving mainly his family by his side. But that's what I'm saying. Like, people aren't going to go to court. Like, they got their own lives. They're doing their own stuff. They can't stop their life to go to every single court date. I was glad to see my son at court. The courtroom is getting smaller and smaller, but that's all his brothers and his sisters to support him. But I mean, even for the media coverage, if there's not as much going on with the case or not any new updates, if it's just deciding if a case is getting pushed back or not, they might send a one person rather than a whole social media team. So, I mean, I think there's not as many people reporting on it. There's probably not as many friends showing up. And I'm honestly, I'm not surprised by this at all. This isn't normally what happens to anyone.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way you feel. Like, you usually, like, if you have a whole court case, like your homies and all your friends, they'll go to your first court date, and then they'll go to your last court date to sentencing, and then after that, like, even if they don't do that, what they'll do is they'll always call you on the phone and always put money in your books. Because I mean, majority of the time, the dudes is going to just like, I don't care if you show up and everything, just put money on my books. That's all I really care about. Put money on my books. When I call you, pick up the phone. When I write you, send a letter back. Like, that's more important to me than you like showing up at the court case. 'Cause I mean,
you can't even talk at that time. You have to you got to be quiet and you just get to glance at them a couple times.
Yeah, and you have to look forward, like the person, like Durk would have to look forward at the judge the whole time. He really couldn't look back.
Yeah,
if he did look back, he can glance, but I mean,
you get in trouble too.
Then you get in trouble for that. So you really don't want that. So I mean, also it's all just a sad situation, man. I pray nobody ends up in this situation. I'm just sorry for the kids because, I mean, Durk's been in jail for a long time. I mean, it's looking like they keep pushing the court dates back and back and back, and like he's missing time with his kids, and that's times that you just can't get, like, you can't get back those type of times right there. Those type of moments, like the first time they walk, the first time they talk, the first time they go to school, the first time they had a bad altercation or something like that. You're not there.
No, I got you.
You're not there to experience that, and that means a lot to a lot of people.
He's been in jail for a little over 4 months, and
he's been longer than 4 months.
Oh, he's been in solitary. He's been
for 4 months.
In solitary for 4 months, and been in jail for longer for that. It's got to be draining. It's like with YNW Melly. Like, he's coming up on like 7 or 8 years in jail, and they still ain't decided his case. He's still not guilty, and he's still not innocent.
Exactly.
It's crazy. How do they like literally get it? I thought you had the right to a speedy trial, but some reason they find a way to keep you in jail almost a decade before anything's even decided. That the court is so messed up, and depending on what state you get caught up in, or you're living in, or they prosecute you out of, like, it really messes up the rules for you. Like, some states you can find a way to get out of that or do like half the time. In other states, they put the screws to you and you're going to serve like 85-90% of the time no matter what. Like, it's really crazy how it goes.
Yeah, and that is crazy, and that's exactly how it goes. Like, once you get arrested, they give you that outfit and they book you. Like, it's a wrap. Like, everything is on daytime. Like, everything is on daytime now. You can't eat when you want. You can't take a shower when you want. It's like whenever they allow you to do it is when you get to do it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just like the YNW Melly situation. Like, they can hold you in jail as long as they want, and all they have to do is tell the judge, like, well, he's a like with Durk, like, oh, he's a threat to society. Like, remember, like, he in jail for murder for hire. Then on top of
Yeah,
that,
like
like he
that's
tried to
crime
take a
lord stuff.
flight. He said what?
That's like crime lord stuff, like murder for
Mm-hmm.
hire out in another state.
Exactly, and then like people always bring up like you've seen kingpins and mob bosses. They've been out on a bond, so why can't Dirk get a bond? So, I mean, that is definitely a strange situation. But like that's what I always tell people, man, stay out of jail so you don't end up in these type of situations. Because once you behind that wall, you think like when you driving in the streets and you get pulled over and it's just one cop will drive behind you, then you see another cop come and just help him for backup. It's worse than that in jail. Like if you talk crazy to a cop in jail, like next thing you know, it's like 13 of them dudes and they pepper spraying you and they beating you.
on you.
They beating on you. It's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. So
If you fight back, you make it worse.
exactly, you fight back, you make it worse. So I mean, this whole situation is crazy. But like I'm going back to the topic. So Dirk has been in solitary confinement, 23-hour lockdown, 1 hour off, only one phone call a month for the past 104, almost like 4.5 months.
I really don't understand it because a lot of the charges that he's getting charged with in like the RICO murder for hire, the evidence is so weak that his lawyers literally tried to get the case like just completely thrown out like 4 times because the evidence is so weak. But every time that he has like substantial like his own evidence to beat whatever charges they're saying, and it would be an easy beat, they throw another charge, so it would be a whole nother process for him to fight that new charge.
Exactly.
So they like literally every time that they're about to get got, they literally make up something to get out of a situation. And I think if Dirk beats the case, he could definitely sue the district attorney. I would think that his lawyer would sue the district attorney on how his case was being handled, and I hope that he gets paid millions of dollars for his pain and suffering because. I know it's his odd, but when you got someone like Young Girl that was accused of like 900 crimes and was allowed to just be in a random state in a rented mansion, like what kind of special privilege is that? Like that's something you would think like Justin Bieber would get if he got in trouble. Oh, we've gotten in trouble like all the time, but we're just gonna send you to this random state where like we know there's nothing going on and you got to stay there for a few years. It's like, how does he get that? And that's so lame, because even Quando's people and them are suing for emotional distress for the cousin getting hit. And it's like what people made fun of Drake. Like, what are you doing suing in a rap beef? Like, it just is what it is. And then I've never seen anyone in a rap beef try to sue someone for taking someone out. Like, Chicago stuff is built going back and forth like a basketball game. And I've never heard of anyone suing anyone unless the police department takes out their people.
Yeah.
And it's just unheard in rap beef. Could you imagine if Biggie's people try to sue Death Row for Biggie getting taken out? Like
they probably did.
That would look so weak and lame. No one would ever listen to any music from that label ever again.
I mean, true. I mean, that probably did happen. But I mean, this whole situation with Dirk, like, yeah, like every time, like you said, every time the Dirk's lawyer tries to like prove that, oh, Dirk's innocent, Dirk should be free, y'all didn't let him out, y'all treat him, y'all taking away his 8th Amendment. They like, no. Oh, he's doing all this illegal stuff. Like, oh, he's making 3-way calls. It's like
the whole Apple Watch supposedly was planted.
And then on top of that, then you have the whole Apple Watch. Yeah, right now you have the whole little Apple Watch situation where they're saying, well, some people are saying that, oh, Dirk had an Apple Watch. Dirk had an Apple Watch, and everybody said like, no, it wasn't Dirk's Apple Watch. It was just somebody else got caught and they threw the Apple Watch and it landed by Dirk. And then also the cops are out there saying that, oh no, it's not because of that. It's because Dirk's in general population and he's making it rowdy in here and like it's like making it hard for the cops basically like to keep the pod in check. So I mean, it's like it's two.
He's trying to take over the jail.
Yeah, it's like two different things going on right now. And like the lawyer just want to know like what's going on. Like why do you have Dirk in jail? I mean, where do you have Dirk in the hole for 141 days? Like it doesn't make any sense. It's like it's other people that got caught with like iPhones and other phones. Like they was only in the hole for like 2 months, 60 days at the most. Like, but you have Dirk in jail for like 4.5 months. So basically, what's going on is like they just had court about it. They just had court about this whole situation to talk. That's what India was leaving leaving from. And basically what the judge said is that, okay, I hear what's going on, and then basically in the first week of February, we're gonna have to get an answer to like what's going on, like why is he in it, like why is he in there, or is he out? Because most likely people are saying like by the first week of February they just gonna let him out, and it's gonna act like this never happened.
Yeah, and he should sue. Like that's what I'm saying. They can't keep doing this.
It's a jail system. They
But,
do
like,
what they want.
As you can see, police can do whatever they want. They make the rules.
Mm-hmm.
They're in charge. So, and it's their system. So
That's just
that's
sad
why you
part.
see the stuff that's happening in today's day.
That's just the sad part. Like they make the rules. Like they can treat you as cruel as they want. Like you see it all the time. Like as soon as a celebrity go to jail, they're like, oh, they got him sleeping in this small room, the small cell, or it's like 4 or 5 people in the cell, or they barely feeding them. It's like they do what they want.
Yeah.
They can you can give them commissary. Like you can be sending the people commissary, sending them mail. Like they can just withhold. They can just withhold the mail. Like, oh, you never got it. And that's just the crazy part about the jail system.
Mail. Yeah,
They
do all that.
That's just the crazy part about the jail system. Is like that's what they always say. Like once you get in that system, it's a trap, and that's why a lot of people always get in. And then what they try to do is they try to give you probation, and they always tell you like,
and they'll even do stuff like they'll know, like especially if you get locked up locally and you're affiliated, and they'll put you in where like maybe not in your cell, but the cell across from you will have someone that's from one of your op blocks. And then as soon as you get out, like they know that y'all are probably going to be on that timing. So then y'all both get in trouble for fighting.
Exactly.
And they're
it's
like,
a setup.
It's like, why would you put them next to each other? They're like, because it's fun. Because we want to see 2 idiots fight, and then they can get in more trouble. We can beat them up and then put more time on their books.
Exactly. Like, oh yeah, you beat this body, but guess what? When we had you in jail for like how long Chicago hold you in jail for? Like 2-3 years. Like you got in like 6 fights. So now like you got these charges because like you get in the fight and like
you get assault charges in jail.
It's a way different. You get an assault charge in jail is way different than you get an assault charge in real life. In real life. And then on top of that, if you fighting in jail and like a cop try to break it up and you like swing back, that's assault on the Leo. That's a whole nother charge. And like all you did was just
it's like punching a cop.
All you did was like swing back. You didn't even pay attention to who was grabbing you.
Yeah.
And that's just a whole nother issue.
Someone else was trying to get you and you push him to get off you, and now you got assault on him.
Exactly. Next thing you know, you got 7 cops on you. You getting pepper sprayed and everything. They beating up on you. Next thing you know, it's crazy.
I mean, there's so many movies that probably everyone's seen where all this situation happens.
Well, cops just do too much.
They're about to get out, and then like, a fight happens, and then their buddy that was like so happy that he had a week left got shanked like 3 days before he was gonna get out and died. Like it's crazy, all that stuff is based off of real stuff.
I put a hit out on you because you was doing too much. He ain't like you. I mean, it's crazy, man. But all prayers go out to Durk. I mean, right now, like my code said, Durk case is weak. The judge says, not the judge. Durk's lawyers also says this whole case is weak. They still trying to bring up evidence saying that the whole Laquando Rondo thing in the song, with him and Push Icy, the song with Durk and Push Icy, where they say they still trying. The lawyers are still trying to use that, even though they know that it's fan made. Because that's not the real song. A fan actually did that.
That's crazy when they're literally using fan made stuff at trying to put that as real evidence, and that's like part of why his lawyer was trying to get the case thrown out. They're using fan made stuff as evidence. They've made up evidence, and then they try to throw charges that just don't make any sense. And somehow, when they're about to get one charge thrown out, there's another charge, so nothing changes.
And all they want to bring up is the whole, he tried to take all these different planes. It's like, you still haven't confirmed that he really tried to take all those different planes. Like, I mean.
And like now we see with the Apple Watch too.
Exactly.
You want to play games? Oh, I think we found an Apple Watch in your cell.
Exactly. But you guys comment down below how y'all feel about this Durk situation. Do you feel like he gonna beat the charges? Or do you feel like this man is cooked? Like somebody gonna snitch on him? It's already over with. OTF is done with.
No, I don't think so. I think he's gonna
win.
Beat the case.
I think he's gonna beat the case.
We'll see.
But moving,
freaking only person rapping right now is like Duty Low.
If he's barely rapping,
nobody cares what Buka's saying. Absolutely nobody. Buka thinks he's like a hood angel or something. But moving on, we got someone else that thinks they're an angel. We got Zion. Thinks he's an angel, but acting like a demon in these streets.
Yep.
Let me move out of the way so y'all can see this stuff. But it says adult film star claims Zion Williamson is her baby daddy, requests DNA test, and another OnlyFriends model exposes NBA star Zion Williamson for potentially being their child's father. Let's play a game. Who's my baby daddy? That's wild. Let's see the clip.
What are you doing now? What light? Oh, is that heat though, or just light?
Oh no, real heat comes out there.
Oh, look at the boat.
That's crazy. She ain't even like that.
Yeah. Look at the boat.
Two bands. I mean, this is just
Quick little 2 bands.
This is just crazy, man. Dope Chick 69. Here is my receipts. I wasn't with Zion. I wasn't with Jimmy. I don't need clout chasing. I was silent for 3 years. 3 years is now that I want to talk. Zion Williams, Dope Chick 69, Jimmy Smacks. I'm not gonna stop until they give me the DNA test. So that's just crazy. Two people. You got Jimmy Smacks, a famous he's an OF dude. He lives in Miami.
You know who he is?
Yeah, I know who Jimmy Smacks is. He lives in Miami. He be doing stuff, and then you got Zion. This is the third time that Zion has been in this type of situation. I mean, this is just crazy. Like, Zion we supposed to be talking about Zion playing basketball, and I believe as long as I've been doing the podcast, I haven't talked about one Zion highlight, one Zion dropping 30, 40 points. All I've been talking about is Zion and his horrible taste in women. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, it just has me thinking, like, where are the NBA vets at? Like, where are the people on the Pelicans that's grabbing Zion by the side and be like, hey, bro, like, you making all this money. You can't be acting like this. Like, I forgot. Did I even write? He's making $39.4 million a year. He's on almost a $200 million contract for 5 years with the Pelicans, making $39.4 million a year. And he's out here messing with hood boogers. Like, he's messing with regular schmegular girls that, like, me and you can mess with. Like, we got a couple dollars on our pocket. Like, if I had like $200-$300, I'm pretty sure this Dope Chick 69 would mess with me on the regular. But he out here giving her 2 bands. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I feel like these young athletes don't have the proper guidance. Like, they getting this money too fast. Like, it's like with NBA athletes, one moment you're broke, you living with your mom, you're eating cup noodles, you eating cup noodles with your homeboys and all this stuff. Next thing you know, you're signing a multi-million-dollar deal with the Pelicans. You the face of the Pelicans. And then you doing things like this. Like, this is just a crazy situation. Like, somebody needs to tell Zion that he's rich now. Like, people want these females. He's rich. Like, these females should want you for your money. They're gonna try to want you for your money, your clout. They're gonna try to get it by any means possible, extorting you.
She was a lower end model, because it's like, why is he's making millions of dollars? He gets paid few $100,000 a game, and he pays this girl 2 bands to come
exactly through? He's making $39.4 million a year.
That's chump change to them. You see why they be going through all these Instagram models like it ain't no thing. If they taking $1,500 and 2 bands, that's just like them walking into the Louis store and buying like 2 things, and they usually go crazy. They probably spend 20 bands when they go in there. 2 bands to them is nothing.
See, that's nasty. See, if I'm making that kind of money, I should not be messing. I should be messing with a girl that's messing with somebody like Jimmy Smacks, because I guarantee you, Jimmy Smacks ain't paying 2 bands. Jimmy
paying
Smacks,
3 bands.
He's probably paying nothing. So you over here, you getting gooped. She's robbing you, and you over here do the fool, and you paying it. Like, she ain't, like, think about it. Like, she's asking for a DNA test. She put Jimmy Smacks in it. You look up Jimmy Smacks' net worth. He ain't got no net worth. But yet you paying her $2 to chill with her. That has to show you something. Like,
And she, man, I would honestly just from that picture, man,
that's like a regular girl.
She's lucky if you would say she's a 7, man. She's more like in the 6s or 5.
That's like a like me and you can get her with $100, probably less than that, $40. Like I mean a little more than 40. I give you that.
What you're saying.
But I mean that's just sad. And then on top of that, like it's like Zion just never ever learns.
For love in all the wrong places.
I don't know. He already got an OF girl pregnant. He's Queen's Flip has a girl. I forgot her name, like Rose or whatever her name is. He got her pregnant.
Oh, and he was having all that problems with what's her face,
Mariah Mills.
Yeah,
that girl, that lady right there, where like she's exposing him, saying like, "Oh, I helped you get
adding the Pelicans." Like she was really trying to do him dirty.
Exactly,
like trying to say that he beat on her and stuff.
Then you had a silver suit that we also covered, where like he had a girl and he like I guess he was like financially abusing her. He's doing all this other stuff, and like he had that situation. And now he has this situation right here, like, and it just doesn't make any sense to me at all. Like how you could be in the league this long and still have this poor of a taste of women. You consistently get caught, and it's like it's just nasty. Like you finna really tarnish your legacy.
Yeah, some dudes really don't be caring. Like I've had friends in different parts of my life that were all different types of characters, and I have friends that could pull chicks that were 9s and 10s, but sometimes they didn't want to put in that work, and they'd have no problem going home with some 4s. And I'm like, you're gonna catch something with some 4s.
Exactly.
Some of the crazy women, like the crazier you go, the higher the risk, and some people just don't care. They just want to party.
They just don't. Exactly. They just want to party it up, and it's like it's crazy because when you think of people's people's careers and people's legacies, like if you close your eyes right now and think like, oh, what's Zion Williams' legacy? All you can really picture is
Duke in high school.
Him being out of shape. Him basically not living up to the hype. Because remember when he came out.
Well, even think about it. When he was out of shape and having weight problems and having knee problems from the weight, and like now he's getting caught with all these women. But even then, when he was fighting food, they were literally catching him at Wendy's drive-thru getting biggie bags, and the Wendy's dude wasn't even trying to expose him. He just wanted an autograph and wanted a picture. But then you got Zion in the getting his Wendy's bag waving when he's supposed to be losing weight. He literally like he just struggles to do anything he's supposed to, and it's like he finally starts figuring out his weight and being a little bit of healthy, but then he can't leave the crazy side chicks alone.
Exactly, and it's just once again his legacy will be ruined forever. I mean, like it just doesn't make any sense. Like you came in when you were coming in the league. I remember vividly, people were like, "Oh, he's gonna be the next LeBron James. He's gonna take LeBron James out." You remember? You ever remember that? When they was comparing him when he was coming to the league, who are they comparing him to? Because he's the number one pick.
They were saying he was the number one pick, and he was like 6'7", and LeBron's 6'8", so he's only 1 inch off that he could be LeBron-esque. But
he was dunking out the gym. Don't forget that. He was dunking crazy.
40 plus inch vertical, and that his size, but being like I think more people said he was going to be like a Charles Barkley than LeBron.
You think so?
Kind of.
I ain't never hear nobody say Charles Barkley.
I mean, I actually was thinking that when he was playing high school and then going to Duke, before he ever became a pro, like who would he be like? I was thinking that like he was going to be the next in line to be like the next Blake Griffin, but like just a little bit short. Because like, Amari was like 6'10", 6'11". Blake was like 6'9", 6'10", so I thought that Zon maybe just be like the undersized power forward, but he's got like a 50-inch vertical, so he's fine.
Exactly.
So I that's what I thought he was going to be. I never thought that he had he did have the handles, but I never, especially when he was at Duke, like he did have some pretty good handles, but I don't think he ever had the vision to be that type of passer that LeBron was. So I just saw him more as playing pick and roll and being the lob threat, being like a Capella or somebody like that. Cool. Yeah, Tudu's immense hype. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, because they think like LeBron's 6'8", and he's like the same weight as Karl Malone, but able to jump and do the things that he do. What Karl couldn't get off the ground like that, and would Zion being 1 inch shorter, they probably made those comparisons. But to me personally, I always knew he was going to be more of a Blake Griffin than ever be like a LeBron James.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was going to end up. Saying Blake Griffin, you was probably thinking, well, he was never going to be able to shoot the ball. I thought he was going to learn how to shoot.
Not from 3, honestly. He didn't have good form. He had good enough touch to, I think, get like long twos. And kind of like Blake Griffin, I thought like Blake Griffin kind of had mid-range a little bit when he first came, and then he got deadly mid-range. And then later in his career, he started getting pretty good from 3. And I thought that would kind of be Zion's evolution, that he would be like mediocre at mid-range and then become a marksman at mid-range and then get to the point where he would be like at least league average or a little bit above league average from 3. But I don't think he's ever got there for 3.
Yeah, he ain't never get that. But I mean, right? You guys comment down below how y'all feel about this whole Zion situation. Do you guys feel like we feel like he's just ruining his legacy? Like, I mean, he's supposed to be remembered for like his NBA game, dunking on everybody, being a freak.
Well, they thought he was going to be a generational talent. I think that's where this more of the LeBron comparisons come in, that he was going to be like a prospect that we hadn't seen since like LeBron James, kind of like the Mendoza in the NFL. It's like a blue chip prospect.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to check before we move on to the halftime show. I wanted to pull up his 3-point percentage, and so. You know what? He actually did pretty good his rookie year. He shot 43%, but then he went down to 29, 36, 33, and then 23, and then he's shooting 0% from 3 this year.
I forget, I'm just dunking now.
Yeah, so he's definitely regressing, and Zion is now 25.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that's crazy. I mean, hopefully
came in at 19 and now he's 25.
I mean, right now the rumors are the Bulls are trying to heavily pursue Zion Williamson, so that may be a blockbuster trade.
But I don't think that moves the needle for the Bulls, and I feel like the Bulls are always stuck in limbo of like being like around like the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th best team in the East, and the East is never as good as the West, so it never really matters anyway.
I mean, they got.
What do you think's the most? Since I have the stats, what do you think is the most games Zion has ever played in a season?
Probably like 57.
70.
That's
when
good.
He was 23 in the 03-04 season, he played 70 games, and his next closest is 61. But he has some 24, 29, 30 in there, which is pretty terrible.
Definitely terrible. But I mean, we gonna see. Hopefully he shakes this off. Hopefully he does get traded in like a new area, new space, new environment. Fresh start.
Where would you have him go? Just real quick.
Chicago be a nice fit.
Sacramento.
The Kings?
Yeah.
There's too many people. They got Sabonis.
Exactly.
They got Sabonis. They got the Kings.
Have him play next to Sabonis. Sabonis can shoot threes.
You want him to go to the P capital of the world, California?
What capital?
P capital of the world.
How do you know this?
It's California.
And they love
the Valley. This guy here, Adam 22.
I'm just kidding.
This guy here.
Dang.
Oh God.
I can't mess with. I just want to see it. Let me bring us on screen so you can see his face. He said, "What? How do you not know?"
He just
California Hills, bro. Speaking of California Hills, let's go ahead and check out the halftime show.
Hey.
Welcome to the halftime show of Tales from the Crib. We let you know what's going on, what's new, and what you can expect. TFTC Gaming has just dropped a new video. I dropped a 2K video of my playoffs. I got like 20 2K videos in the tuck that I'm going to start dropping at least 2 a week. I also drop a Dead Space video that's coming out, I think this evening, the same day as this. This is coming out on Monday. I think Monday evening on TFTC Gaming, I'm playing Dead Space. So if you want to check out Dead Space, watch me play that. I think I played it for like an hour. So check out that video. It's coming out.
Definitely check out that video. And also, man, check us out on TFTC Sports, man. We stay dropping videos there.
Playoffs, NFL playoffs. NFL show with Seth.
Exactly. I'm about to start on the gaming too, man. I think like 2 or 3 more. I keep saying it, 2 or 3 more weeks left until the football over with. Then we put full throttle, man. BTA to everything else. But I mean,
gaming. We'll have an NBA show every other week.
Exactly. But man, shout out to my co-host, man. My co-host out here killing it on Crib Reactions. You see it right there. Every day he's dropping a video, man. We got reaction videos dropping every day. I know y'all see that last video, that Odyssey video. I mean, the thumbnail on it was fire. It's disrespectful. They ain't, I wonder how many views he got on the gaming channel. He probably got more on the gaming channel.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it combines them. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a collab video with our gaming channel. The Odyssey movie trailer. Trying to get back to movie trailers. We used to do movie trailers all the time on Crib Reactions. So we got to get our audience back used to us doing movie trailers. But it looks like it's a slow grower. It's already got 106 now. So hopefully that can get up to a few thousand.
Exactly.
All Day Project, Baby Monster. Chief Keef even getting growing slowly. So we're trying to, make sure that we're hitting all of the music, not just only doing the popular music from overseas, some of the stuff from the States too, and now movie trailers.
You see, they don't even respect it. They don't respect it.
Central C is also dropping this evening.
They better love it.
They drop before or after this podcast.
They better love. Let's jump in at
7. Yeah, so probably after.
Might drop after, but yeah, they better like that video. They be hating on our American videos, but we gonna see.
We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna try to drop a couple American videos, at least. Not every week, every couple weeks.
But I do have a lot of people be hitting me up saying, oh, when I see them in public, they be, I always see you guys doing those K-pop videos, those Asian people videos. It's so strange how like my kids listen to that and I don't listen to it at all, and I get like all my K-pop knowledge from. They say they get their K-pop knowledge from us. Like, oh, I heard Jesse and them play that song, or I heard this video from them, and I'm like,
we'll help you connect with your kids.
We help
K-pop Demon Hunters took over the world. We know all your kids love it. And if you want the newest K-pop, J-pop, all the pops from around the world, check us out, Crib Reactions.
I seen one of the pop dudes with Mr. Beast.
Oh, yeah. That dude's a streamer. He just likes K-pop.
Oh, he's a K-pop dude?
No, I mean, he just does some stuff. But he's just like, he's normally known as just like a streamer.
I thought it was like John Cook or somebody from BTS.
No.
I really did. Lies. It's not racist.
Hey, you made it to halfway of the show before getting called racist. That's pretty good. It's a new record for you.
2026. I'm a new man.
Same man.
Hey.
But yeah, maybe my co-host will drop some. Do you have any wrestling in the set?
I think
you can put those out. You don't. It does not matter that they're old. People will watch it.
Delete. I'm gonna still do. I think it was Kodak Chopper.
What the hell?
It was Kodak. I think my person's name was Kodak Chopper. I gotta watch the old videos to see this name. I remember that name was fire, and I had a tag team partner. I mean, the game was fire. I'm gonna definitely do more with it. I mean, now they told me the whole little Gronk thing with the whole little thumbnails. I'm gonna see if they can make me a thumbnail, because that was the hardest thing. Like, coming up with a thumbnail to make every time for every game.
Now what I'm gonna do for my gaming series is I'm gonna make like one really nice thumbnail, and then it's gonna change from episode 1 to episode 2. Just change the number, and so that way also, if you click on the channel and you're like, oh, well, I'm watching all the videos with that thumbnail.
That's what I do for the
because I see a lot of people do that with their gaming, so it even helps the audience find the videos if they're trying to watch all from the same series.
That's smart. That's what I do for the football channel for the versus part. When I do the 2-on-2, it's my template. I saved it. I just like change 2 or 3 things.
Switch it out.
Easy, switch it out. But I mean, it's time to start the second half of the show. You guys make sure that like button, that comment button, that subscribe button, man. Thank y'all for watching, man. I really appreciate that. But what you got for me, co-host?
Everyone wants to know, Boston being number 2 in the East without Tatum. Is Jalen Brown the new superstar? So let's get out of the way. So we're about to show you a clip, and Max Kellerman says he would take Jalen Brown over Jason Tatum. Let's see what they're talking about.
It's a tough one. I can't believe I'm saying it. I'll take Jalen Brown. And the reason I'll take Jalen Brown is I've seen too many playoff games from Tatum where I didn't feel like he was still the Jason Tatum that I'm used to seeing.
You got to be out your mind.
He has had too many of those games.
I'll take either one.
I'm taking Jalen Brown.
And by the way, give me both of them.
Of course. Listen, they already have a championship together. I get it. And
they
they're
have
still in their 20s.
Together.
I get it.
Don't be distracted by who wins final MVP. Don't do any of that. Hey, man, come in here.
In the comments, Tatum or Brown, who do you have number 1?
Yeah, in the comments. Great. Let them do that. If it's me, some nights it's going to be me. Some nights it's going to be you. But at the end, it's going to be us holding up that trophy. Either you're going to have the finals MVP and I'm going to be holding up the championship trophy, or I'm going to be holding up the Finals MVP, and you're going to be holding up the trophy, the championship trophy. But guess what? We're going to be seeing a banner go up, and we're going to be wearing another piece of jewelry. Is all I would be thinking about, because
like he's getting back to hell. Watch it. Man, I'm honestly gonna have to go with Max Kellerman. Jason Tatum is a great player, but I think he's 100% right about Jason Tatum in the playoffs. When it comes to the regular season, Jason Tatum kills it, especially if his team is up. I feel like Jason Tatum is one of the greatest front-runner players, almost like Steph Curry. Don't let your team have a 10 or 12 point lead, or the Celtics have a 10 or 12 point lead, because Jason Tatum will just start chucking random threes and to stick that knife in you, even further. But if it's a close game, I actually think that Jason Tatum is not that great in the clutch. And I think in a lot of the playoffs, even in the finals, that's why Jalen Brown won the MVP. Jalen Brown is great on defense. I think he's better than Jason Tatum at defense. And I think when it comes to big moments, that Jalen Brown constantly rises to the occasion, where Jason Tatum comes up a little bit short. I mean, how many big games have we seen in the playoffs where Jason Tatum, have like 20 points and be like 5 for 20 from the field, and then Jalen Brown play excellent defense and have 30 points, and a bunch of the other guys like Derek White or Hauser or Peyton Pritchard have a random night where they have like 20, 30 points.
Mm-hmm.
And, constantly his team bailing him out. The Celtics team that won the championship against Dallas is almost like Golden State, where it's like, how many All-Stars does one team get? I'm not talking about current All-Stars, but I still count All-Stars if a guy was an All-Star or a perennial All-Star and is on your team as a veteran player. They're still able to, show flashes of that in the past. And some of those old Celtics teams, they had like 7 All-Stars on the team if you count current and former All-Stars. And Jason Tatum would just get bailed out all the time. And a lot of the time it was Jalen Brown bailing him out. And I think that's why he won the Finals MVP, because he's better at defense and he's more clutch.
Mm-hmm.
And especially if you're factoring in Jason Tatum coming off the Achilles tear, Jalen Brown hasn't had any major injuries like that. So I think that makes it the decision even clearer that I would take Jalen Brown over Jason Tatum. I'm not saying they need to split the team up or anything, but I think if you're talking about who's the best player on the Boston Celtics, I think it's Jalen Brown.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way. I feel the exact same way you do. Jalen Brown is I feel like he's the real star, the real star of the team. I feel like he defers to Jason Tatum a lot, just so Jason Tatum can be just so Jason Tatum can go off,
get in a rhythm, not get butthurt.
Get in the rhythm and not get butthurt. But that's exactly why he ended up winning the Finals MVPs, because he can really take this game over with if I really gave him the chance. And I just feel like it's just the NBA. Like, the NBA keeps trying to throw Jason Tatum in our face. Like, we don't want Jason Tatum. We don't want Jason Tatum. And then every time they talk about Jalen Brown, all they talk about is like, oh, he's a nerd. He reads books. He likes
his hairline rubbing off.
His hairline's rubbing off. Like, they don't want to talk about his actual game.
They always diss him.
Yeah, they always diss him. I always try him. Like, they don't want to put him in that light. And that's just the whole crazy part about the NBA. I feel like NBA like breaks up team. Like, NBA, if you too good, they try to break you up. But that's what they've been trying to do for the longest with
Well, it's like Kobe and Shaq. If it's kind of a 1A, 1B situation where you're both kind of the best player, but some nights you got it, some night they got it, they kind of always be like, nah, that doesn't work. One person has to be the clear-cut head of the snake. And we're going to basically talk crap about y'all until divide y'all until one of y'all gets mad at each other and there's a trade situation.
But they never went crazy on Shaq like that. Like, they be going, like we said, like they be calling Jalen Brown a nerd. They be saying, oh, he be doing all this other stuff. Like,
no left hand.
With Shaq and Kobe, they didn't talk down on Shaq. They didn't talk down on Kobe. With CJ McCollum.
They talked down on Kobe saying that he is a ball hog, and they talked down on Shaq saying he wasn't
But they were talking about, but they weren't talking about him being a nerd. Like,
just dissing him.
Yeah, they were talking about him being basketball stuff. Yeah. Like, this is random off the court basketball. This is non-basketball stuff y'all talking about.
Yeah.
So it's things like that. Or
I mean, to be honest, I don't really like Jalen Brown. I hate the Celtics. I hate any sports team from Boston. But if I'm answering this question honestly, I think, and if I had to be able to pick, like if they were trading one and they're like, we're only trading one for your guy or your draft pick, who do you want? I'm taking Jalen Brown.
Exactly. And then my question is, if somehow magical way the Celtics make it to the championship game and Jalen Brown wins the MVP again,
There's no question.
then
There's no question. You can't even question it then. If he has 2 Finals MVPs and Tatum has none, you can't say who's Batman and Robin. The record books tell you.
So basically, so with us both agreeing with that, so are we basically saying they have to blow up the team because they
No.
can't? But think about it like this: they can't win another championship. If I'm Jalen Brown and you Tatum and we at the championship, and you see that it's like game 3 or game 4, and in the media and everybody's talking about who's the clear cut MVP, who's gonna win the MVP, and they're saying me, Jalen Brown, and you're Jason Tatum. We both know if Jalen Brown wins the MVP one more time, we got to bring this conversation up. You finna start chucking shots. You finna feel some type of way because it's no longer gonna be your team. You're like, oh well, Jalen Brown won it twice.
Yeah, I mean that might be the end of them, but at least they'll have 2. Most duos don't even get 1, so to have a duo that has 2.
That's if they get 2. That's if he doesn't chuck shot. They get so mad and chucks the ball.
I think Boston is going to be set up for success because they did get rid of a lot of money. They got rid of Drew Holiday, which was huge on their books. They got rid of Porzingis. What's crazy is this is supposed to be a kind of an off year where they either make the play-in or don't make the playoffs. But with Jalen Brown being the best player,
but it's like,
he's not going to be stopped.
But what about
that's the number one option.
But you're not adding in. Okay, but you talk about
the East is weak this year. Yeah, I know that.
But you're not talking about players' ego. You have to think about it. Like Kobe and Shaq broke up because of ego.
Yeah,
Kobe's that like, oh no, I'm the better player.
They both say they don't have it, but
everybody has every sports player, especially when you dominant like that. Michael Jordan has the ego.
You could see it when they won the finals and Jason Tatum didn't get Finals MVP. He almost was like,
with the heli.
Yeah, with the heli, exactly. With the Halliburton,
exactly. So I mean, like players have ego. So like, eventually, this is gonna boil. It's like they both not young. They both not. Oh yeah, they both not in their late 30s. Like Kevin Durant and what's it called and Steph Curry. It's like they young. So this is gonna be a while. So I mean, I feel like they definitely gonna have to do something.
I mean, they're not spring chickens anymore. I mean, super spring chickens, baby chickens, because everyone said Jason Tatum's 18 for like 5 years, but they're both in their late 20s now. They got to be 27, 28.
We still got a long time. We still got another 10 years.
At
least 5 years.
Most guys are peak to like 35. Some guys start falling off at like 30.
That's 7 years.
Yeah. So they got another good window, and with Peyton Pritchard coming along, and them still having Derek White, they still got a great starting lineup. The 4 out of the 5 guys, and with them having draft picks and a free cap room, they can find a real good center.
True.
And then you're just building the bench, and you got a contender right again.
Okay,
they'll be right back in it next year.
So that same team you talking about, and then when you talking about it in your head, you dreaming about who's the MVP on that team, Jalen Brown or Jason Tatum?
Brown.
Okay, this is like I said again. It's ruined. It's Jalen Brown's team. It's Jalen Brown's team. Then on top of that,
really, to be honest, it was ruined from day one because they're both technically small forwards. Their both main position is small forward, so it's kind of hard when you have 2 superstars that play the same position. Jalen Brown is like a 3-2, 3/2, and sometimes he could play a little bit of small ball 4. But Jason Tatum is like a 3-4. He either plays the 3 or the 4, and it's funny how they both can kind of shade off of each other, but their natural position is the 3. And Jason Tatum played a lot of years at the 3, and Brown has played a lot of years at the 2. But then when they kind of switched up their roster, that's when Brown started playing a lot at the 3, and then Tatum started playing a lot at the 4. They both moved back up.
Definitely. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, we could just be.
I like Tatum at the 4. He's 6'8".
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit undersized, but with as good as defense as Jalen Brown is and Derek White, you can get away with it. And Pritchard isn't terrible at defense, even though he got baptized today. R.I.P. Pritchard.
I'm just saying they're gonna have to trade them before they get too old. While they still in a prime, trade one of them, get some draft picks. It's gonna come up.
I would say, honestly. With them being this good this year, see what type of run they have. In the offseason, sign a center, try to get some bench guys. They could really make a run next year. And if neither one of these guys throw a hissy fit, you probably got like another 5-year window. And, just see what you got.
That's a long time.
5 years. I mean, because they got Pritchard locked up. I think Derek White's on a few years. Tatum's got locked up, and I think Brown is locked up. So
Five.
they got 4 guys on extended contracts, so they're good. I think Hauser's even on a few-year deal, and he's a good bench guy. So, I mean, they really just need a center, and then maybe like 1 or 2 more bench guys that aren't terrible, and they're really already a contending team.
I'm not taking 5. I'm not taking 5 more years of you calling me a bum, you calling me a nerd, and I keep showing you time and time again.
No, that's what I'm saying. As an organization, if I was the Celtics, I would do it, and until it became such a problem where the team started suffering or not playing as well, then I would trade someone and make that decision. But I would try to keep the team together until they made it literally impossible.
I can see, yeah. I mean, I can definitely see that happening. You guys comment down below how you feel about this situation. Who do you feel like is better? But now it's time for some more NBA news. What we got, co-host?
Ice trade a game. The Hawks are trading 4-time All-Star Trae Young to the Wizards for CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert, Makosa's favorite. Let's see what Boozy had to say about this trade.
They just traded Trae, man. He down there dribbling the basketball with his clothes on. Damn.
This is what I dreamed of. This is the moment that I was waiting for. I'm super excited to be going to Atlanta.
6'1" from Oklahoma, number 11, Ice.
Why would they make him a tribute video?
I mean,
just because they took him to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yes, he did everything for him.
They believe that Trae Young can be the anchor.
They picked him over Luka.
Young, burgeoning, talented team.
Just to make the same mistake Dallas did. Is he wearing 3 or 4? Man, so Trae Young traded to the Wizards. A lot of people say this is a puzzling move, but if you're a real NBA head, you know that the Wizards got a lot of young talent, a lot of draft picks, some cap space to make some moves. So it could really be not too long, especially with the East constantly being wide open, that they could turn Washington into a playoff team or at least a play-in team. And Trae Young is still young, so he's got probably 7 years left of his prime. And with them having all those long, versatile defenders, they could be a problem in the East. Probably not really a matchup against anyone in the West, but definitely in the East.
Exactly, and Atlanta Hawks was wasting Trae Young's whole prime. I mean, it's just disrespectful how they did him. I mean, as soon as Trae Young went down with an injury, and this team started winning a couple games, they're like, oh yeah, we can do it without Trae Young. And they started coming up with all these problems. Like, oh, he's too small. He's the worst defender on the team. He's a bad teammate. They started coming up with all this.
But they forget that he scores like 30 points a game or 25 points a game at least. He's been leading the league in assists for over 10 assists. Probably like one of the only few guys that has double-digit assists for a multitude of years. And so like he's literally contributing like anywhere from like 40 to like 60 points a game off of his personal points and assists, the points scored off of his assists. So if you have one player that can account for more than 50 points a game just off of his play by himself, that is a huge help to your team, and especially with Trae being so nice, almost the same thing as Shea and Luka at drawing fouls. He gets the other teams in foul trouble, so then he's getting all of his teammates opportunities where anytime that they get touched, they're at the line. So now he's, you probably really look at it, Trae probably gets his team 60, 70 points a game.
Exactly.
Off of his play.
And I feel like it's just disrespectful because think about it. Who else plays like Trae Young? Steph Curry.
And everyone loves him.
And on top of it, don't they do the same thing to Steph Curry in the playoffs? They pick on Steph Curry. If you remember when LeBron James played them, he kept wanting to back down Steph Curry.
What did they do to the Knicks? Pick on Jalen Brunson. What did they do to Dallas and now the Lakers? Try to pick on Luka.
Exactly. So they always pick on
the point guard.
pick on the point guard or pick on the worst defender, except for pick on the point guard, pick on the worst defender. Like it just always happens. So this is just strange, and it's like
part of the game.
But I feel like this is just a slap in the face because you don't see the Warriors out here doing that to Steph Curry, and Steph Curry did a lot for them. And I feel like the only reason why Atlanta Hawks are even in the topic is because of Trae Young. Like the only reason you see him going against the Knicks and doing all this stuff is because of Trae.
He was on the team.
Because he's on the team. I mean, he made Capella a name. So I mean, it's just
I think they failed him there on that team that he took to the Eastern Conference Finals. Had a lot of talent, but they didn't really keep that team together. Like Capella was really good, and then
John Collins.
John Collins was excellent. I mean, I remember he dunked on Joel Embiid, one of the dirtiest dunks I've seen in my life. And then the next game, he wore it on a hoodie, the picture of it.
Oh, that's
I mean, it was awesome. Like they, what's his name, Hunter, that's on the Cavs now, was on that Atlanta team. Like you really look at it, that team that went to the conference finals, like they had a lot of talent on that team. Instead of keeping that team together and having a window for, 5-7 years, they didn't want to pay that money. And a lot of times players get blamed like Trae, like, oh, he's not good enough. But no, the team didn't spend the money to keep the team together to really truly build. And it's like he's like the only main guy that stayed. They've like flipped the whole roster around him, and it's just to save money. That's what it ended up being. They always made the decision to cut costs.
Exactly, and I feel like I understand where people are coming from, where they're saying, oh, he's why would he pick the Wizards over picking a team that that can make the championship, like go to the Rockets because Fred VanVleet is injured, so they need a point guard, or
West is deadly, man.
Exactly, or go somewhere, or go to the Heat.
I actually kind of like that.
What?
But then you're stuck with Fred and his contract.
Exactly.
And you would probably have to give up like Thompson or somebody, and they weren't doing that. So.
Mm-hmm. And then Trae Young would have to share shots, and I don't feel like Trae Young want to share shots like that. I feel like he wants to be the number one guy. And I mean, if you really think about all the places that you can possibly go to, only places I can think of is like Utah or going to the Wizards.
Trae Young likes being the Iverson.
Mm-hmm.
He loves being surrounded by 3 or 4 defenders, maybe one other guy that can score, and it's just like the Trae Young show.
Yep.
And he's scoring or trying to get his teammates wide open buckets because they can't make other buckets on their own. So he literally has to do everything, kind of like Luka did for the Mavs. And like that's the game that he wants to play. And with the Wizards, with them having young defenders, he can play that game. So it'll be real interesting to see how many games they turn around this year, but I don't know how long Trae Young's going to be out, so it might not really affect this year that much, but definitely next year once they have an off season with their draft picks, their draft capital, their young guys who they sign in the off season, they could be a half decent team and someone to look out for in the East next year.
Exactly, but I mean that's exactly what they want. Rumors are going around is that even if Trae Young is healthy to play this year, they don't want him to play this year because the New York Knicks, they own.
Want to develop the young team? Oh,
they got the draft pick, and if the Wizards
if their pick is low enough, they get to keep it.
Yeah, they pick over low as 8 or down, they get to keep it. But if they go higher, so they really don't want to do that. Because remember, we were watching all the cases coming out.
It's crazy how they allowed them to do those trades where it's like, oh, if the pick is like, it's like a gamble. If the pick is above, you get it. But if the pick is below, I keep it. So I could do this trade and like low key get the pick back and screw you.
Yeah, hey.
But it's like you're almost betting against yourself, which is crazy.
This is a gamble you're willing to take to do that trade. But I mean,
think we're gonna have a down year this year.
Who, them? Who, us?
No, like their own GM.
Oh, nah.
We're gonna have a down year this year. We're gonna take the under on our own team.
Exactly. Cause I mean, we saw the whole draft. We saw the kids that's coming. We saw a couple kids that's coming out in the draft this year. Like that.
And they have a Koulibaly on Washington, who's really young, who played with Wemby in France, who's a really young,
Chris
exciting
Middleton.
player. Chris Middleton,
Alex Carr,
the Sarr that was. What is he from France too?
Yeah, someone like overseas.
He's from Europe, but he's played well. He just doesn't really get any views because the Wizards don't really get any national TV games. But that'll change next year with Trae Young on the team. I bet you that.
True, and then on top of that, like that, the dude you said to play with Victor Wembanyama, what's his name?
It's a Koulibaly.
Yeah, he's most likely not gonna start next year because they're gonna end up getting that AJ dude, the AJ from BYU we saw.
Oh yeah,
he's just because
they should trade Middleton in the offseason.
I can
and
see
either
that.
get more picks or another young player.
I mean, yeah, because they already do got a lot of picks.
They don't need Middleton.
They got right now. They got four second-round draft picks. So I mean,
But even if they keep Middleton, they'd be a team with 2 All-Stars. Middleton's
True.
been an All-Star, and Trae Young's been a multiple All-Star.
you do need that voice presence on a team. So I can definitely see them doing that. I mean,
2 guys that have been there and been in the playoffs and been in deep runs.
Exactly. So,
Middleton's won a championship, and Trae Young's been to the Eastern Conference Finals.
True. Exactly. So I mean, I can see the Wizards doing a lot. I mean, maybe this may not happen season or next season, but I mean, right now they're 10-27. So I feel like, I mean, next season I feel like they're gonna end the season at least winning 30 to 40 games, and that's gonna be a win for them, and then it's gonna go up and up and up from there. Because I mean, they are good, and I can't wait for the Wizards versus Hawks games. Cause I already
that'll
know
be classic. Because
Trae Young
the
finna
way
go crazy.
Trae Young shit on the Knicks because they hated him and would like say screw Trae Young, where he would like spit on the floor, stomp on the floor, give people dirty looks. Truly epic performance. Like time running out, shoot a 3 5 feet beyond the line and make it for no reason, just to say screw you. Like he really put on like a master class against the Knicks.
Exactly.
I want to see him get good with this Wizards team and play the Knicks again or the Hawks in the playoffs and see what type of performance we get.
Yeah.
Because he honestly, even watching him at Oklahoma before he turned pro, he reminded me of like the Johnny Manziel of like college basketball.
He did. Yeah, he definitely did. Then on top of that, if you think about how Trae Young did with Capella, all he could do was just dunk. I mean, Scar can shoot a little bit.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I mean,
stretch big,
you just
pick and roll.
You do the pick and roll, do that. I mean, this gonna be a deadly team. I mean, you definitely won't be able to leave them open. It's gonna be.
They might be a fun 2K team. And speaking of 2K, check out TFTC Gaming. I just dropped a video. I have like 20 2K25 videos. I have my whole playoffs. I just had them saved, but now they're getting all uploaded. And then I'm starting a My Player for 2K26. And I'm going to try to, I don't know what franchise I'm going to go with, but I'm going to try to turn a franchise around. But comment down below what team I should play with. What team should I pick for my player? And I don't want to pick a super good team because that'll be too easy. Because I got to turn a franchise around. So comment down below.
Exactly.
And speaking of turning a franchise around, psych, we got Anthony Glassman Davis getting hurt again, man. It just doesn't stop. You need to cover him in styrofoam. He is getting a new injury every single week. Let's see what's going on with this clip and see what's going on now.
First drive and score by Markin a moment ago. And
in a sling already. So as you can see from the list here, we are literally not lying to you. He's had the adductor strain. He's had the detached retina. He's had the calf contusion. He's had the sore Achilles. He's had the groin injury and ligament damage now in his right hand. And from the replay, from the, seeing it live, watching the game, it literally looked like nothing. I could see you getting your hand sandwiched and maybe getting a finger the wrong way or even dislocating a finger. But to have freaking ligament damage, you don't usually see something like that unless you get slammed to the ground and your hand gets stepped on, someone falls on your hand, like a car door shut on your hand. To get ligament damage off of that, like Anthony Davis has to be studied. Like he literally is Glassman. What was it? That's what it was called, right? The movie with Bruce Willis.
Yeah, Glassman.
The first one was Invincible, but the villain was the Glassman, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought it was not Michael.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, it was Bruce Willis. Was it Bruce Willis? I thought it was Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman is the Glassman, but the Bruce Willis was the main guy in the Invincible movie. Which the Glassman character was.
Okay, I learn something new every day. But I mean, this is just sad and pathetic. 'Cause, I mean, after looking over the stats, I mean, Anthony Davis only played 20 games this season. He already missed 18. And then on top of that, when he does play, I mean, he does ball out. He is getting around 20 and 11, 20 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists, shooting 50% from the field. But I mean, this is just horrible. Let's look at that. 6 different times already since he's been on the Mavericks. He's already been injured. This is just a horrible. This is just a horrible trade. I mean, I'm surprised Nico is still alive, still walking around in Dallas.
I mean, he finally got fired. They finally admitted that they were wrong. Like Dallas tried so hard to like not let it be, you know, like give in to that they did wrong, but they finally did and had to fire him. Like it still doesn't make sense, man. I think it has to deal like what we mentioned with the whole thing with them wanting to bring gambling to Dallas and them not allowing it, so them trading Luka to punish the people there.
True, because I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Because I mean, everybody knows the injury history of Anthony Davis. Because he wasn't really. I mean, I was looking at the games.
I'd rather have availability that you're gonna play.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 60 to 75 games. And maybe play a half-ass defense or no defense sometimes, then play otherworldly defense and give me 15 games. That doesn't help me.
Yeah, definitely don't help you because I mean he's only played 60 games, at least 60 or more games 2 times since he's been with the Lakers until now.
That's literally why LeBron is so old right now. LeBron, I think, could still have another gear and still play almost like his old self instead of like being himself some nights and like not looking like himself at all nowadays. It's because the years with Anthony Davis was supposed to take over and be the number 1 option on the Lakers and let LeBron take a backseat role, and they could have won more championships. But Anthony Davis was even when they won the championship, was never able to take over as the number 1 role, and LeBron still had to be the best player on the team every single year, and that's what killed LeBron. I think that's why LeBron had those couple of injuries late in his career where he seems like he's getting hurt more and more when he never really got hurt, is because he's having to carry the team at an advanced age when Anthony Davis is in his prime but can't do it.
True, but my question is, like, do you like, and everybody else comment down below, like, can you have a dominant big man and he not be injury prone? Because I mean, if I'm thinking about looking at it, you got Joel Embiid. He was a dominant big man. He always hurt. They tried to make Greg Oden a dominant big man. He got hurt. Yao Ming hurt. Kristaps Porzingis hurt.
Patrick Ewing was hurt a lot.
What about Dirk Nowitzki? He only won.
He got hurt sometimes, but it was never like an issue.
But
I don't think.
But he only won 1 championship. They made him the main guy. I mean, so it's I really feel like you and look at Victor Wembanyama. They
hurt all the time.
He's hurt all the time. So I feel like once you
Duncan really didn't get hurt that much.
But he doesn't move it. He doesn't.
David Robinson didn't get done.
That's why I feel like Joker doesn't.
He dunked.
But I feel like
Joker's had a pretty healthy career.
Exactly, because he plays like Tim Duncan. I feel like they don't
leave the ground.
They don't leave the ground. Like you see Joel Embiid, he over there trying to move to the side, shoot fadeaway shots.
Dunks.
You see Anthony Davis doing the same thing. You see Wemby over here stretching across the field, across the court,
trying to do the Space Jam dunk every single game
and trying to block people and all that stuff. Like they do, and then you see him doing
too much.
He's doing a crossover. That's what his ankles always touching the floor. So that's
trying to do the ultimate crossover and almost breaking his own ankles.
Exactly. So that's what I feel like. Maybe big men aren't meant to be doing. They're not meant to be the dominant person on the team. Like maybe that's the problem. Like if you have a dominant big man, they have to play like Joker or play like Tim Duncan, where like it's a bonus.
They're not putting themselves at risk by being uber athletic.
Exactly.
I mean, even think about Stoudemire, who's a little bit shorter. He was 6'10". But his uber athleticness caused him to be hurt for a handful of years. He was a little bit better than Anthony Davis. Kenyon Martin, kind of the same thing, was uber athletic. His legs couldn't take it. A lot of times too, it's their giant frame. Like Kenyon Martin was only like 6'8", but he had like a 40-inch vertical. So you're getting that giant frame that high, and your knees taking and legs and feet taking a pounding, and like Yao, who was super tall, always getting stress fractures, and Wemby getting blood clots. It's like, especially once you start getting to like 7'1" to 7'4", 7'5", none of those dudes really had like long careers or like primes wherever they did it. It's only guys that were like at the most 7'1", 7 foot, 6'11", 6'10", that had really dominant careers as bigs, where they had a long prime or played a long amount of time.
Exactly, but I feel like there's no.
Kareem played forever, but I think he was 7'1", so he was like right at the cutoff. Like I said,
Kareem wasn't playing like them.
He was doing the sky hook and
Exactly. He ain't.
That's not jumping. That's doing the hook.
He not doing 3-point shots. He not doing fadeaways. I mean, you may catch it. I know people are like, "Oh no, you're lying. He did a fadeaway here." I'm like, I understand that.
Yeah,
Playboy.
no, he did. They did do fadeaways,
But
but
not
it
consistent.
wasn't like jumping fadeaway. It wasn't like an athletic fadeaway. It was like a pivot fadeaway.
Mhm.
So you don't have a risk of someone coming up under you and you rolling your ankle. So even if they did it, it was low risk. Just like Tim Duncan, he never left the ground, and even when he did his jumpers, I don't think he ever really jumped, and he would even like hit the glass and have it go in. So like super low risk.
Definitely super low risk. And then with Nico being fired let go from the team, it's like this whole Dallas Mavericks ship is just going down, and it looks like Jason Kidd and sorry to say it, like
I'll be pissed.
Cooper Flag is going down with it.
Cooper Flag's having an okay year. I think the pressure's getting to him. He's hitting the rookie wall. He's had some good games, some bad games, but it's kind of hard to be Luka's replacement and do that as a rookie. But to take a look at the current standings, the Lakers right now are 23-13, which is good enough for 5 in the West. They are only 1 game behind the Timberwolves for 4th, and like a game and a half behind the Nuggets for 3rd. So they could easily get to 3rd, but right now they're at 5th. And then like the Dallas Mavericks right now are at 12th. So they're not even in the play-in at 14-25. Like that is a crazy losing record. The Lakers are 10 games above 500. And the Dallas 14-25 is horrendous.
Exactly horrendous. So that's what exactly horrendous. And they were supposed to sit here and they were supposed to wait till Kyrie Irving come. And I don't even feel like Kyrie Irving can save this team. Like it's too late. Like I feel like they finna trade. Everybody's gonna get traded. Only one staying is Cooper Flag, and slowly.
You don't think Kyrie's staying either?
No, they're all leaving. You gotta get them, trade them while they're hot. I mean, I feel like
I know Anthony Davis leaving, but
they're not leaving no more. He's hurt.
They keeping Gafford.
I'm pretty sure Gafford's leaving. Only Derek Lively's gonna stay because he's hurt.
Yeah,
when he comes back.
And
But I mean,
young.
Anthony Davis is hurt. You can't trade him. He's gonna be hurt.
That's why. What's his name from Locked On Mavs?
They were pissed.
Nick. Shout out Nick Angstead from Lock On Mavs, but they were all pissed off because they were saying that Dallas was looking to trade him and just get whatever they could for him. But
now they can't.
Now they can't.
So now you got to trade Kyrie Irving. You got to trade Kyrie Irving. They said,
and that's the thing.
Najee
Kyrie
Marshall.
Irving, according to Najee's cool. Send him to LA. But Kyrie Irving was supposed to come back in December, and now we're like, it's technically January 12th, and
I haven't heard anything.
He's not playing. Like, what's going on?
I don't even know.
And I had no updates about him even being close or being updated from like day to day instead of like the main, the consistent injury report. So I don't know. We're gonna see. It's just so crazy when you find out that like so many dynasties or potential dynasties or teams that were just getting good and then they didn't re-sign a bunch of guys, so you never got to see what they really had, is really because all of financial, that some of these owners really don't care about winning a championship as long as they're able to sell merch and be competitive more years than not. That's all they really care about.
Yep.
And like some owners don't want to go into the tax, the luxury tax, or pay have super high salaries even though they can afford it. And so like a lot of these teams like don't get to keep players. Like back in the day, that's why the Suns didn't want to play Stoudemire, because he had a little bit of injury history, and that's why he went to New York. Also, Joe Johnson was on that early Suns team with the young Stoudemire and Nash, and he didn't stay because they didn't want to pay him, and he literally went somewhere else and made like $5 million more a year. And like they let him walk over like $5 million, which is like nothing in today's NBA money.
Damn. But I mean, enough about all that. You guys comment down below how y'all feel about the Anthony Davis situation. Do you feel like, I mean, the Mavericks are gonna find a way to pull this out? They end up trading Kyrie Irving, Najee Marshall. I forgot PJ Washington there. They got a lot.
They locked up PJ Washington, but he has an attractive deal, and people would want him, so he could be traded as well. But
and Gafford,
I think they'll keep Najee. I think Gafford could be gone. I think Najee could be gone.
Clay.
We'll see. Oh yeah, Jaden Hardy.
Clay's definitely gone.
Clay's definitely going to be gone. I can see Clay getting released or a buyout and going to the Lakers.
Probably,
but
yeah.
Please trade Dalton Connect for Jaden Hardy, please. I'm gonna do that in my new 2K. But we got new music. It's new music time. The sports section is over. Shout out Frunks, Future Trunks. He's going Super Saiyan, and he's bringing us right into new music. And we have new music on our music mix number 5. I've been promising music mix number 6, but guess what? It hasn't happened yet. But y'all will eventually get it. But music mix number 5 has what? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do it at 500 videos. We got 499. So we'll add one more, and then I'll make music mix number 6, and on the next podcast, I'll have the link for that. But check out music mix number 5, T-Ski featuring G Herbo. It's a great music video. But let's start off with what just recently dropped. We got to take a look at the projects and the singles. French Montana and Max Speed dropped a joint project. The Kid Leroy dropped a project. G Perkio dropped a project.
Yep.
What the hell? I got to check that out. And who is Les? LES.
Another rapper dropped the project.
Chief Keef dropped a single.
Yep, and Bruno Mars dropped a single.
You know, A$AP Rocky dropped a single. I liked A$AP Rocky in the past. I was a big supporter. But there's song Punk Rocky. I was like, man, this shit is trash. This shit is corny. And then I looked up in the comments, and everyone was like, I love it. It's like so much imagination. I'm like, what the hell? I did not understand it. Did you see it? Did you think it was cool? I thought it was corny.
What?
The Punk Rocky song.
I haven't even heard it yet.
You're like, Chief Keef Harry Potter. Yeah, the GOAT dropped a song. It's on the playlist. You know what it is.
With the A$AP Rocky song, I was waiting for the album to come out to listen to the whole thing.
I don't want to hear it.
I think I heard like a part of
all. You talk about me not being on the internet sometimes, where I get bored, like tired of internet, and I don't go on the internet or Instagram or apps for a while. But that song was literally posted like 900 million times, and you are on the internet more than anyone. And you somehow didn't see it. So
it's not on the sports page. When I'm on the sports
Instagram.
Well, yeah, sports.
You're on your personal and the podcast page. Check us out on Instagram. Link in description. Link at the end. QR code at the end.
Not recently. Recently, I've been trying to do the 10 comments on the sports page so I can get more people on that page. Because when I drop reels, the reels only do like from like 5 to 15 views. But because I don't have that many subscribers, but on the other page, if I drop a reel, it's doing like 17K, 20K, some crazy number like that on Instagram. So I got to get the subscribers up on the sports page on the podcast. So you already know I got to keep commenting. But hey, you already know my music pick of the week is, you already know I got that Narcos, that Coke Wave 3.5, Max B, French Montana. Max B's out of prison. Max B's out of prison, man. This album's pretty decent. 22 tracks. Out of 22 tracks, I probably like 7. I mean, it's
so you didn't like it.
It was alright.
Like Coast gave this project like 1 thumb up, 1 thumb sideways.
It's like 1 thumb up, 1 thumb sideways, because I mean, it's, oh my god, it's this song with Max B. I wish that all my dogs go to heaven.
Yeah,
that's how he sounds, and I'm like, oh my god. And there's other, it's just funny. I mean, you can tell like a lot of these songs Max B did, like he wrote down on paper while he was in jail.
On a napkin.
Oh yeah, on a napkin, on something while he was in prison. So he's going through that phase. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna drop like a couple albums, a couple songs from there. Then he's gonna start dropping some real stuff. So I'm gonna definitely be on the lookout for that. But man, y'all should definitely listen to that Narcos, Coke Wave 3.5. But my co-host, pick what you got.
We got MAF T-Ski dropping Scoomsday, and this is a pretty epic Chicago album. It's got 14 songs. It's got, like 4 features. It's got Chucky, G Herbo, Hurricane Wisdom, and Bloodhound Q50. So a lot of the GOATs in Chicago. It's an epic album. It just came out. I haven't listened to it multiple times. I listened through it once, but I will say I did like most of the songs.
Yeah, I like the songs too.
I did like G Herbo. That song is epic, and No Mercy with Bloodhound Q50. Shout out Bloodhound Q50, Gucci, and Beat My Case. So yeah, a lot of good songs here. You know, I've never really been like a super fan of T-Ski, but he's friends with a lot of the people I listen to, and every time I'm like, oh, he dropped a project, let me listen to it. I end up liking like most of the songs. So coming to low-key a fan of his.
Definitely.
So we'll have to check out more of his stuff as it comes out, or I won't miss it as it comes out, and I'll make sure to let y'all know. And also the playlist, we're always doing new music, so make sure you check that out. Check out us on Twitter at Papa Oblock, at Felix Supreme
305.
Like, comment, subscribe to this, subscribe to that.
Also, Also, man, make sure you check us out on TikTok. Tales from the Crib on TikTok, man. I stay dropping videos on there every single day.
Secret
and y'all
Snapchats.
love it. Y'all I actually get a lot more subscribers on TikTok. I think I'm almost at 500.
Sickety-tockety.
Exactly. You know, I'm getting
Crib Reactions taking over Instagram, though. I'm about to pass Tales from the Crib, even though that Instagram is like way younger. So shout out to Crib Reactions for running the IG game.
You're cheating. But hey, man, you already know what it is, man. This is Tales from the Crib. This episode 237, man. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, that comment button, that subscribe button, man. Bringing it to you every week. Can't stop, won't stop. You thought you wasn't going to get an episode, man. Guess what? You is. So
somewhere we're back to Monday. 2 weeks in a row on Monday.
Hey, man, you know.
Seems like that's what you like.
Nah, it's not.
My co-host loves Monday shows. Comment down below if you like Monday podcasts. Better than a Tuesday, better than a Wednesday, better than a Thursday, or better than a Friday. Because we don't do Saturday.
What was the original day?
We've done it every day. Because of you.
My coach like, whatever. Hey, man, shout out my Miami Hurricanes, man. We going to the Natty, man. We going to the national championship game, man. They going against Indiana. So if you watch college sports, man, comment down below. What team are you going for? Are you going for the University of Miami Hurricanes, or are you going for Indiana?
Hopefully this podcast comes out right before a Steeler win.
Ooh.
Monday Night Football, Steeler football. Let's go beat the crap out of some Texans.
Facts.
See you next week.